Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Debbie. This is my Crafty Dan and I'm just going to do a journal page today. So I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by using this water-filled brush pen, and I'm just going to use it to blend out some brown acrylic paint on my paper. I'm just going to put a blob of paint right on the page rather than getting a cup or anything out to put this in. And using the water that's in the brush pen, I'm just going to water this down and blend it over the whole 2 pages. Using this brush pen with the water already in it made this so easy to do. So after just a quick dry, I'm going to check through this bag of paper scraps that I have. There's everything in here. There's leftover bits of scrapbooking paper. There are some pattern paper bits in here. There are some doilies, paper doilies, all kinds of things in this bag. And I'm just going to go through it all and pick out a few bits that I think I will use. So I had this that I had cut out from a magazine. Oh gosh, it's been so long now. And it was damaged, like it was ripped on the left-hand side. Half of her face was going to be gone if I cut it down there. So I put it aside thinking about it while I sorted through a few more bits. And then I actually decided that I was going to use her. So I'm going to start with this little bit of, it's part of a pattern, and I have a little bit of paper doily that I want to use and a few more scraps that I've picked out that I think I'm going to use. So I've pretty much got everything ready, and I'm going to grab my Mod Podge and I'm just going to start putting some down. I'm just using, I think I'm actually using dishwasher safe Mod Podge because I'm out of the other, and that's what I have on hand. And I have no idea why I have such a huge big bottle of this, but I do. I am going to put this down just with tissue paper, any kind of tissue paper. You just have to put your paper down on the page, and you can put a little bit underneath or you can just brush right through it. It works either way. I'm just doubting myself about where I'm putting this. So yes, nice little layer of Mod Podge down, put my paper down, and just spread it on with the brush. I love decoupaging papers onto my journal because it's just such a fun, easy way to express yourself. Mostly I don't go for a picture, any kind of a, not a picture, but more of a feel with the colors and the items that I'm putting down on my paper. I'm so sorry if I sound like I'm running out of air when I'm talking. It's probably because I am. It's been so hot and humid lately, and that just affects my asthma so much. So yes, if I'm a little short of breath, I apologize. So I did want to use this girl after all, and I just decided to cut part of her off and put her down there. I kind of just like the way she looks. She's tanned and summery and fresh looking, and I absolutely love that top that she's wearing. So once again, just adding Mod Podge to my page. I'll place her along the edge. So I tried to cut her straight enough that I could just put her down on the edge of the paper without having to go back later and trim her off. But I love that piece that she's wearing around her neck. It almost looks like a piece of macrame being used as a necklace. And that is so boho chic to me. I love that look. So like I said, just really going for a feel here more than the final piece of art. So I love the way that paper, that tissue paper, looks over the brown paint. It has a kind of faux leather look. Not quite, but kind of. So I'm just going to decoupage this other piece that I'd torn off on here. I didn't want to waste it, and it was sitting right there on my table. So the next thing that I typically reach for will be some book page. In this case, a little bit of sheet music, just one line of sheet music from a page, and going for those rough edges, tearing it off and adding a little bit. This is a nice long strip, so it'll go in 2 places here. So easy to just rip this in half. And I am going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on my page on the right hand page, and I'm putting half of this down there. So easy to just do these little bits. They're fun to work with too. Then I'm going to offset this second piece and just move it up the page a little bit on the other side. It didn't matter to me that it went over that girl's image. That was fine. The parts that I really liked, that green sun top and that necklace of hers, are still showing. So I get these 2 pieces down, and then I'm looking for something that's playful and fun. And I found this little hat that says Hello Sunshine, but I need to fussy cut it out. So this is just basically a circle, so I make quick work of that, and then I just reach for my brush, and I'm going to put it at the top of my page. I'm so sorry for being out of frame here. I get busy doing this and I forget to look at my camera. But I've got her hat on there, and then I had this hand that's holding a can that looks like what must be a nice cold drink, something for the back porch on a really hot sunny day. So I think you can see the bit of a theme that I'm going for here. And yes, I'd rather be on the back porch having a cold drink, guys. So I'm going to put in a piece of this there. I finally realized that I was out of frame and pulled my journal back down a little bit. So yeah, I'm just using part of this doily, and it's got a ragged edge. I didn't want anything with straight lines in here. And then I thought I was almost done, but I had this gnome. Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. Like, I'd party with him. Yeah, I wanted him on my page, so I just decided to put him on here. He kind of gave me that bit of crazy that I was looking for. A little bit of crazy fun. Yeah, he's a funny looking little guy, but I thought he was so cute. So he's on my page, and then I need some kind of a sentiment, and I started looking, and this is what I found. I always keep little phrases and words out of magazines, and I found this little phrase, and it just says, do crazy things. So that was kind of the mood that I was in. I was just in the mood to do some crazy things. So I put that down, and then after I thought I was done, but I grabbed this little heart with a kind of a sunburst around it and added it to the top of the page just for a little, just a hint of sunshine. And I'm done. So let me know in the comments what you think. And I have fun doing these little decoupage pages in my journal. They're my favorite things to do. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and do that now. And I will see everybody in the next video. Bye-bye for now, everyone.